You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, great to have everybody with us as we get round one going here. As many of you know, he won his last fight by devastating TKO. Now the focus, as the challenges get stiffer, is on keeping that momentum going. This is a legitimate winning streak, a legitimate knockout streak, but one that figures to be tested here tonight against an opponent who is unquestionably his stiffest challenger today. Oh, significant strike attempt there. Goes to the spinning kick, but he misses. Going to the body now with that hook shot. Nicely done by Chan Sung Jung.
He checked that last one.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by the Korean Zombie. Frantic pace early on to this one. The Korean Zombie goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there, nothing doing on that attempt. Oh, the switch kick now. Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting. Oh, flying knee up top. And Jung's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
We may get a finish here by triangle. He beat him so soundly with his hips that all he's got to do now is squeeze and he'll get the finish.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Making all these shots count. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent.
Yeah, it's an investment, Johnny. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. So right now, it's starting to show. Oh, big elbow.
John gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? Ooh, elbow from the bottom lands to the head. Well, he has done some serious damage with these elbows, DC, and if you're on the other side, you got to figure out a way to stop this from happening.
You got to get those hands up. You got to block whenever you're in tight. Make sure you're not taking all these nasty elbows. Nice defense.
Oh, elbow up top by Zingano. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Let's work. I'm gonna drag you up. You need to work.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Zingano. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. He's gonna work hard to get this finish. He's got the choke in.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used this momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
What a start.
All right, looking good. Breathe, yeah, breathe. Okay, you got that round. Okay, that was beautiful.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fight.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
You got to be careful here.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Jung gets back up again. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off. You hurt him real bad.
Oh, he lands a big left hand.
There it is again. Look at that.
Oh, with authority, the body.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. And big elbows land flush. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like this is your easiest path to victory.
And Jung's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
The Korean zombie getting pounded something fierce by these ground and pound hammer fists. He's got to find a way to squirm out. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Well, the Korean zombie's in half guard. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Nice uppercut inside. Well, if this fighter gets back to the stool, he's going to get an earful from his coaches. Confidence seems to be abandoning him.
Yeah, you kind of see him looking to survive as opposed to winning the fight. When you're in there, you are there to win a fight, not just be standing at the final bell.
Somehow, his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice jump. Going for an arm bar now. Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done.
Oh, come on. That has got to be it.
This fight is over.
Whoa! Submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, the calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar. That Darce is tight.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
Nice uppercut. Take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh, right hand landed. There you go. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, huge left. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Zingano gets up. He is back on the feet here. Single leg takedown.
Getting the mount here.
Zingano's in half guard now. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, nice ground and pound elbow to the dome.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Oh, and now an elbow up top by Zingano.
Knee on belly.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots. And once again, he lands right on that cut.
Zingano's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both should.
Well, that swelling is getting out of control to that end. You see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
Looks as though the doctor is going to allow the fight to continue. For the athlete, may want to raise the guard a little bit.
He's got to raise the guard. He's got to take some chances because he's very limited in what he can do right now with that much swelling.
Ready.
All right, well, this fighter is bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity. Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Big shots landed by him now. The Korean Zombie's really starting to leak blood in and around that eye. Not looking good. You can see the referee keeping a close eye on it. Wouldn't be surprised to see them call for the ringside.
Another push. He's hurt bad.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. And they separate. We're not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 30 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Zingano!
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But
Yeah.
you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.